Investors continue to evaluate the likelihood of a Slovakia interest rate hike by the Fed Reserve. Meanwhile, the UK has published news that is forcing the Bank of England to choose a more aggressive approach. The UK inflation accelerated to 11.1%. thus exceeding even the most pessimistic forecasts. Economists had mostly foreseen a rise to 11%. According to the recent predictions, inflation should have inched up to 10.7%. Now, there is no doubt that the Bank of England will continue to raise the benchmark rate by 75 basis points. The pace will remain the same at the next two meetings. Against this backdrop, the currency markets stagnated. It seems that the US dollar is losing its downward potential and needs just a reason to launch a correction. However, statistical data is still encouraging traders to sell off the greenback. Today, the US is going to disclose its retail sales report, which may show a smaller rise of 6.9% compared to an 8.2% increase in the previous period. The report is unlikely to alter the market situation. However, the US dollar is extremely oversold and has no room to decline. That's why even weak data will hardly push the greenback lower. It means that investors will continue to wait for news that may spur a correction. On the trading chart, we see that the euro-dollar pair approached the next resistance level of 1.05. amid a rapid upward movement. As a result, the volume of long positions dropped and the euro showed a technical bounce. From the technical point of view, a further rise will depend on buyers' ability to break the resistance level of 1.05. To confirm this signal, the quote should consolidate above the mentioned level at least on the 4-hour chart. A downward correction may replace the current bounce if the price settles below 1.03 in the 4-hour period. Meanwhile, the volume of long positions on the pound-dollar pair increased after the price consolidated above 1.1750. Later, the pound sterling showed a new upward cycle and hit the psychological level of 1.20. In the last 24 hours, the price has changed by about 250 pips. This, in turn, led to a technical bounce, and the level of 1.20 acted as a resistance. Under the existing conditions, the upward movement is limited by the current level. To rise further, the price should consolidate above 1.2050 on the 4-hour chart or daily chart. Until then, there is a risk that the bounce may turn into a full-scale correction. And that's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.